Okay, let's take a look at how to share elements of jobs to other jobs. So I'm looking at the GitLab developer training slide deck. It can be found at this URL, 27th slide at this when this recording was made. So for the lab, we're going to make a pipeline that has two jobs, and we're going to share one set of install dependencies across the two jobs. A lot of times these jobs have to do a set of installs even after you get the image that you like. For instance, if you have a couple different regression tests that are testing the same module and that module has 5 installs required, you can put all those installs into one location in your pipeline and then reference it from all the jobs that are going to test that module. Let's browse to our sandbox, log in. We'll get into our test here. Okay, here's a test that we were running before. We're going to change this to run this lab. So first we're going to have two jobs. Let's call it J1 and J2. Both of these jobs will be successful. And they're going to share a set of elements called install dependencies. Install dependencies is going to have a before script element that's going to do the two installs. Before script, we're going to have, let's say, echo install this, echo install that. And these are our two proxy install statements. And both J1 and J2 are going to need these installs to happen. So now we have a job that has these two installs, and now these two jobs have to use that. So to do that, we're going to use the extends directive, and we are going to list this pseudo job as one of our extends. So the installs directive can have an array of elements. In our case, we're just going to have the one, and that should do it. Let's see. When you precede a job with a dot, it becomes kind of hidden from the GitLab perspective. GitLab won't run a job that starts with dot. So it's useful for setting up these kinds of the shared dependencies. So we have a hidden job that's going to do two things, and that job is going to be referenced in the extends directive under job 1 and job 2. Let's try that. So we commit the change. We're looking for the linter to respond that everything's okay. It did. We'll go look at the result. And we are going to see a pipeline with one stage, test, two jobs. Job 1 is running right now. And when we look at it, we're expecting to see those two echo statements happen. There it is. Install this and install that. Fine. And now we'll go back and look at the second job. Second job is running now, and we're going to see that it has the same two echo statements coming out, the same two proxy dependencies getting installed. All right. Now, if you're managing that module that has those dependencies, and you make an upgrade that requires a new dependency, you can add that dependency in one location and all the jobs that need to run that module will inherit that install. Okay, that was our lab. We made our two jobs, share one set of dependencies. Hints, you don't have to repeat all the installs. Use the extends directive. You can extend any job. It doesn't have to be one of those hidden types of jobs. You can extend jobs that actually execute. If you don't want them to execute, you can leave the job name with a dot. And good examples of this can be found in the community edition source code. So if we go over there, if you use the link from the hints slide, you can browse over there and see the use of extends as we use it at GitLab. Okay, thank you.